keep in mind, according to the filing, the agents found 3 classified documents in Donald Trump's desks. What were they doing in the desks? And these are the biggest secrets in the world. If we have heard that Donald Trump's lawyers went through all the stuff, but how could you go and look at that and not think, you know what, that's probably something I should turn back over?
Those are some good questions, Steve Doocy. I agree. Now, almost immediately after that, the others, especially in this case, Ainsley Earhart, jumped into like, no, but he said that he declassified it. And I know that we've known for a long time that many of the documents he couldn't declassify. And even if he was going to, he had to do actual documentation. He can't just cross his arms and like wriggle his nose. That's not how it works. She knows that, but she's lying for him. But despite that, Steve Doocy then doubles down and hamstrings the argument that Ainsley Earhart had been trying to make in this clip.
Well, ultimately, it comes down to why did he have all that secret stuff at Mar-a-Lago? I know his team has said that they declassified it, but that's news to the agencies that those documents belong to.
News to the agencies. It was news to apparently everybody following Donald Trump just deciding after the fact that he had declassified those things, JR.
It's amazing. Doocy, like, it's one of those things. Remember, I always say, I tell everyone, if you get some kind of political discussion with someone and disagree with you, just ask them to explain the next step. Oh my God, whoever, President Obama was doing this, and that. Or really, why? It's who, what, when, where, and why. And then how? How did he do it? Why did he do it? When did he do it? What for? What's the end game? Because they have to have, since they're telling you how everything works, they should have that answer. Steve Doocy is simple-minded enough. He's like, but then why would he have it there? It's a simple question that they won't answer because there's a really easy answer, because he was stealing them. But the answer they just don't want to reveal. Why did he have them? When did he have them there? Who knew about it? All these simple questions Steve Doocy now has to ask.
Yeah.
And for some reason, other folks that also know those answers just don't want to ask those questions either. It's just how these things work. I'm glad he's asking the burning questions.
Totally, yeah. No, he's doing it again. Look, it happens every once in a while. Maybe 4 or 5 times a year, Steve Doocy says something reasonable. And look, to be fair, the only reason he can do it is that I guess he's not 100% in love with Donald Trump. That frees him up to say things that are just common sense at this point. And sometimes the others, Kilmeade every once in a while will say something sort of critical, but I feel like he's a little bit more in the tank for Trump, so he has that sort of knee-jerk need to defend him. But when you're freed up, you can acknowledge reality. So for instance, the Drudge Report, which still exists, I checked, they had this on their front page as this news was coming out.
Jesus, man. The neck morphing on this shot is pretty good.
Yeah,
that's
the
well
neck.
done.
Well, good as in like how, maybe the special effects in a good horror movie are good. Like that is what a fully burned corpse would look like. Yes, you did a bang up job. But anyway, I bet Donald Trump, if he had to take one of the two, would choose the orange jumpsuit over whatever that neck is supposed to be. But good job there, Drudge. Anyway, look, I don't think that this is the dam breaking. You'll probably hear people say like, oh God, the right is finally, the walls are closing to something. You hear that a lot. And I don't expect at this point it will ever come. But having some be willing to acknowledge indisputable facts, that's something, and I will take it. Thank you, Steve Doocy.
Yeah, that's my last thought on this. To folks who are still supporting, regular folks who are still supporting Donald Trump, that weren't in the administration, that have nothing to benefit from it, that aren't about to be up for some kind of legal issue, and now you're protecting your own ass, whatever it is. What's the worst thing that can happen if the Republican Party distances themselves completely instead of like in partial ways like this and says Donald Trump apparently is a criminal and we're not like him? What happens? They lose the MAGA base. That's who they lose. Those folks, the rabid racists, the folks that are into violence, that are looking to overturn elections, that are fascists. Those are the people that you lose.
Yeah.
If you think you lose that and you can never win again, that says a lot about who you are.
Yeah.
And they refuse to leave them.
Yes, I think you're right. Who you are, but also who you think your base is, or who you think you need your base to be, I guess.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.